welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are continuing our trip down to Cabo San Lucas from San Diego, and we are on the, fourth or fifth leg of our trip. We are going to be traveling from the Bahia de Los Angeles in Baja California down to the Gray Whale Sanctuary in, where is this? This is, I'm not really sure like what town this is, but it's near the Punta Abreojos airstrip over there. So you can see the flight plan that we have here. We're going to visit a jail, and we're going to visit a really cool painting area, and then the Gray Whale Sanctuary is down here. Again, my disclaimer, as always, I have no idea whether there's actually going to be rendered, any of these things are actually going to be rendered in the software, but we'll do our best and see what we can find. And as always, be sure to like, subscribe, notify, do all those cool things that help out with the algorithm. And without further ado, let's get on with the flight. Turn off the parking brake, add some power. Okay. Flaps up and adjust our pitch. Good. So into nav, altitude, autopilot. Check real quick to make sure that we have a reasonable altitude set. Adjust our throttle to make sure we're not over speeding anything. I want to pop us up to 3,500 just to hopefully make sure we're going to get over these mountains. All right. Let's see, vertical speed. Just got to make sure we're getting up there. We'll do 1,000 feet per minute. That should be reasonable. And other than that, well, actually, we're already pretty close to where the jail is going to be. So, before we hop into a little time lapse to the next area, you can see that we're basically going to be flying right over the jail. I don't know that it's actually going to render it, because unfortunately a lot of these kind of random things down here just don't get rendered. But I'm going to go ahead and read the history of it to you, and then hopefully we'll be able to see it. I'm going to read it now so that when I pop out of the airplane, the prop noise doesn't override my voice. But here it is. The Las Flores jail was built in 1877 by the Mexican government and was originally made of adobe and then later rebuilt into concrete. It was in use until the 1950s when it was abandoned, and it is now a popular tourist destination and considered to be a historical landmark. It was once home to a famous Mexican outlaw named Tiburcio Vasquez. He was a bandit who terrorized the region in the late 1800s. He was eventually captured and imprisoned in the jail, but escaped in 1874, and then recaptured and executed in 1875. So we'll hop out of the cockpit real quick to see if we can find this in the actual flight sim area, but I am not seeing a building here. But if you're into historical buildings and historical landmarks, oh, it might be this right here. There we go. This is probably what it is, this area right here. So, if you want to visit a cool landmark that housed a relatively famous Mexican criminal, you can come here just south of the Bahia de Los Angeles. Alright, so we'll go ahead and time-lapse to the next landmark, which I think is really going to be a cool one, so stick around for that.
Jack it up.
Okay, we're approaching the next landmark, which I'm pretty sure isn't going to actually be rendered by the software, and even if it was, you probably wouldn't be able to see anything. But I thought it was cool enough to include because it's just a really cool thing. It's the Cuevas Las Flechas, a group of caves located about 40 miles south of the Bahia de Los Angeles. They are known for their ancient cave paintings, which are believed to have been made by the Cucapá people, who were the original inhabitants of the region. The cave paintings are estimated to be 5,000 to 7,000 years old and were made using a variety of techniques, including painting, etching, and scratching. The paintings depict a variety of animals, including coyotes, deer, and rabbits, as well as people and geometric shapes. The cave paintings are a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a popular destination for people who are interested in archaeology. So I thought that was pretty cool. GPS is saying we are less than 5 miles away. I'll pull up the map and see if there's actually... I don't think there's like buildings or anything over here, so... Yeah, there's no buildings or anything, so but I do believe it's on the other side in this ridge over here. So we'll pop out of the plane in the external camera view once we get over here and see if we can see anything interesting, but I doubt it. I just thought it was a really cool landmark to fly over, just because cave paintings are ancient and awesome, right? Okay, according to the GPS here, we're getting pretty close, so I will pop out. You're probably not going to I'm not going to say anything because you probably won't be able to hear me, but let's go ahead and switch to the external camera and see if we can see anything cool. Actually, we're right over it now, so... Well, like I said, it was unlikely that we were actually going to see anything from the air. It's caves. But I just thought it was really cool, so hopefully you at least enjoyed the history of it, and if you find an interest, it's in this general region to the south of the Bahia de Los Angeles. I imagine it would be a cool place to visit for any aspiring archaeologists. So we'll go ahead and time-lapse to the next area, which is probably the coolest of the 3 landmarks that we're visiting today, so stick around to the end. See you in a little bit. here we are at our final waypoint. Anyways, this area right here is the Laguna San Ignacio Gray Whale Nursery, located in the Vizcaíno Biosphere Reserve in Baja California Sur, Mexico. It is a shallow body of water that is protected from the ocean by a barrier reef. The water is warm and calm and makes it a perfect place for gray whales to give birth and raise their young. Before I continue, hold on. Oops. Hold on. I just want to make sure we're not covering up the ability to see what we're looking at over here. The annual migration is one of the most spectacular events in the world, when the gray whales travel from their feeding grounds in the Arctic Ocean to their breeding grounds in the lagoons of Baja California. The journey is over 6,000 miles long and takes about 2 months. The nursery is home to about 20,000 gray whales each year, which arrive in December and stay until March. During this time, the whales mate, give birth, and nurse their young. Whale watching is a popular activity in Laguna San Ignacio. Visitors can take boat tours to see the whales up close, which are a great way to learn about the gray whale migration and to see these amazing creatures in their natural habitat. So I thought this was pretty cool. Come out here and come see some gray whales swimming around. How cool would that be? All right, well, that's pretty much it for the tour part of all of this. Now I got to get to the landing strip, which technically we passed already. I'm gonna try to figure out how to get back to it. So let's turn this back around, and I will see you on the ground. Welcome to the Laguna San Ignacio airstrip. We have made our way further south into Baja California and seen some interesting sights. I hope you enjoyed the history behind some of the things that we at least flew over, if didn't actually see anything. Really hope you're enjoying the flight, enjoying the trip, and be sure to come back next time to see what lies in store as we move our way further and further south. Be sure to like, subscribe, click that notification bell so you can see when the next episode comes out, and I will see you guys next time.